Have you ever wondered why it seems like some people get everything they want, while others struggle endlessly and stay stuck in place? There's a force that few truly understand but is always at play, the way you communicate with the universe. And believe it or not, it's not as complicated as it seems. The secret isn't in the words you use, but in the energy and intentions you send out. Many believe the universe is a distant, almost unreachable entity, but the truth is different. It responds to everything you think and feel. Now here's the point. Have you been talking to the universe in the right way? If you don't know how this communication works, or what you need to do to align your desires with what you receive, then something important is missing. And moreover, if this is intriguing you right now, it's because you've already realized that there's something very powerful at your disposal. In this video, I'm going to show you how to adjust this conversation and attract exactly what you desire, without complications or confusing techniques. It's important to remember that this communication isn't about simple requests or prayers. It's a deep exchange where what you feel is just as important as what you think. Maybe you've tried countless ways to change your life and nothing seemed to work. But here's the secret. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you vibrate. And if you learn to align your intentions with the right energy, you'll see how things start flowing in ways you never imagined. I ask that you pay close attention here until the end, because the revelations I bring in this video today, I'm sure, can change your life forever, as long as you put them into practice. When reflecting on the universe, the first thing to understand is that it acts as a perfect mirror. Imagine that every thought and emotion you emit, the universe captures and reflects back, shaping your reality. It's not just about wanting something, but about how you vibrate internally. The consciousness you project plays a crucial role in this, as the energy you radiate is exactly what returns to you. If there's something in your life you'd like to change, start by adjusting your thoughts and perceptions. For example, if someone constantly feels surrounded by challenges, it's important for that person to pause and observe their own thought patterns. These challenges may be a reflection of limiting beliefs that have been nurtured. Instead of focusing on the problem, a subtle shift to more positive thoughts can open new doors. After all, what you choose to focus on becomes your reality. Try to remember this. Everything you feed into your mind flourishes in the world around you. Additionally, people often don't realize the power they have in shaping their own lives. Every intention, every thought, is like a seed you plant in the fertile soil of the universe. If these seeds are filled with doubt and fear, the harvest is likely to be difficult. However, if you plant seeds of confidence and clarity, the possibilities are endless. This doesn't mean everything will be resolved overnight, but it does mean that you're sending clear signals to the universe about what you want to receive. Now think, if the universe is constantly reflecting what you send out, why not adjust your focus? When deeply understood, the law of attraction is a powerful tool. It's not just about wanting something, but about aligning your thoughts and energy with that intention, allowing the universe's mirror to reflect a different reality. Just like a conductor leads a symphony, you're the one in charge of the flow of your thoughts and energies. At every moment, you have the choice of which thoughts to nourish and which to leave behind. When you find yourself stuck in negative cycles, it's as if a song is being played repeatedly in your mind, and often, without realizing it, you keep dancing to its rhythm. But the truth is, you can change that frequency. It just takes a conscious act of redirecting your focus. For instance, if you notice you're constantly worrying about the same problems, visualize yourself as someone holding a remote control. With it, you have the power to pause those thoughts and switch the channel to something more positive. It's like changing a radio station you're tired of hearing. The sooner you realize you can do this, the quicker you'll break free from the negative cycles that drain your energy. This power of choice is one of the greatest gifts you have. By redirecting your attention to higher vibrations, like positivity and a focus on solutions, you transform your internal experience, and consequently, your external reality. This ability to change the music can be practiced in simple moments, like facing a stressful day at work. Take a deep breath, recognize the negativity, and instead of feeding it, choose to think about something that brings a sense of lightness. As you master this ability to guide your own mind, you'll notice that the universe's energy begins to respond differently. Signs and opportunities appear, as if they were just waiting for you to adjust your frequency. After all, the universe is always in tune with your vibration. You just need to choose which melody you want to hear. But that's not all. Stay tuned, because there's so much more. If you're enjoying this, go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Imagine that your emotions work like a kind of invisible currency that you spend at every moment, whether you're aware of it or not. Just like managing your finances, it's important to choose wisely where you invest this emotional energy. If your feelings are constantly directed toward worries or frustrations, it's as if you're buying more of those moments. On the other hand, by investing in constructive emotions, you start to see a different return in your life. This idea of emotional currency can be seen as a limited resource, just like your time. Each day, you have a certain amount of emotional energy available, and how you use it directly impacts the quality of your experiences. Instead of wasting this valuable resource on negative thoughts, why not decide where to place it strategically? A simple example would be starting the day with small acts of appreciation. Something as simple as being thankful for a meal or a conversation. These small investments add up over time, bringing greater benefits than you might imagine. The crucial question here is, where are you spending your emotional currency? If it were real money, would you be investing in something that would bring you a return? Or would you be throwing it away on things that don't add value to your life? The key insight is recognizing that, just like your finances, your emotions also deserve to be managed with care and wisdom. Consciously choosing where you place your emotional focus can drastically change the outcomes you experience in different areas of your life. When you start to spend this emotional currency more intelligently, something curious happens. The universe responds. As if it were a dynamic marketplace, it sends back to you what you've been buying. And the more you decide to invest in positive thoughts and intentions, the more signs and opportunities appear, almost as a reflection of the emotional choices you've made. When you're fully aware of where you're placing your attention, you start to notice that small changes create big impacts. Focus is one of those tools that, when used well, can completely transform the way you approach life. It's not about blocking thoughts or emotions, but about consciously choosing where you want your energy to go. And interestingly, it's this simple act of choice that opens doors that once seemed locked. If, during the day, you find yourself stuck in distractions or situations that drain your energy, that's the moment to ask yourself, where is my attention right now? This simple question can help you regain control over what truly matters. By realigning your focus, even the most mundane things can take on new meaning. It's as if, by paying attention, you begin to notice details that once went unnoticed, but now make all the difference. Over time, you begin to understand that maintaining conscious focus is a daily practice. Small actions, like observing your thoughts without getting carried away by them, start to create a new dynamic in your life. And when you least expect it, the things that once seemed chaotic start to organize themselves. It's in this moment that you realize the true power of choosing what deserves your attention and what can be left behind. And you know what's curious? The universe starts to respond accordingly. Opportunities that were once hidden begin to emerge. And all of this because you decided to pay attention to what truly makes sense. Conscious focus isn't a practice reserved for the wise. It's a choice available to anyone who wants to create a life more aligned with their intentions. Talking to the universe isn't something you do once and then it's done. It's a constant exchange of energy, a conversation that never ends. It's not your words that create this communication, but the vibration you transmit, the signals you send with your daily actions and thoughts. Often, without even realizing it, you're already talking to the universe at every moment, even unconsciously. The question is, what are you communicating? This ongoing dialogue is deeper than simple requests or desires. It involves your intention, the energy behind every decision you make. If your thoughts are aligned with what you truly want, that message comes through clear and strong. But if there's internal confusion or contradiction, it's like sending a distorted signal, and the response you receive may be confusing as well. That's why being aware of the vibrations you're emitting is essential to keeping this communication open and productive. A simple example of this is when you focus on something with emotion and dedication. It seems like the universe starts to conspire in your favor, as if it's picking up on your determination and sending responses on the same frequency. And conversely, when your energy is scattered or in low vibration, opportunities seem distant or even non-existent. This energy flow is constant, and it's up to you to direct it consciously. What's interesting is that this conversation with the universe doesn't need to be formal or rigid. It happens fluidly in every thought, every action, every feeling. The more you align with your intentions, the clearer this exchange becomes, and the universe responds with the same intensity. Don't underestimate the power of a subtle dialogue, because it's in that space where great transformations begin. Thoughts play a crucial role in shaping reality, but they don't act alone. It's the energy behind them that makes the universe respond. Imagine your thoughts as seeds. They only grow if they're nurtured by the force of your emotions and intentions. When you put energy into a thought, it starts to materialize. But if it's just a vague idea without emotional involvement, it dissipates without leaving a trace. The key here is to align your thoughts with your emotions, because that's what gives power to your intentions. It's not enough to want something superficially without being truly connected to what you want. When there's congruence between what you think, feel, and do, things start to happen. It's like adjusting the gears of a machine, making all the parts work together to move reality in your direction. Have you noticed how, when you're really focused on something, it seems like circumstances begin to shape themselves according to your desires? This happens because your thoughts, strengthened by your energy, send clear signals to the universe. And the universe responds, not to your words, but to the strength of your intentions. This is the essence of how your thoughts, when well directed, shape what you experience day to day. It's important to remember that for this force to be effective, you need to be mindful of what you're feeding with your emotions. If you allow yourself to be guided by thoughts of doubt or fear, that's the reality that will manifest. But when you adjust your focus to confidence and clarity, the universe aligns with that vibration and reflects a new reality. Everything begins in the mind, but it's the energy you put behind it that makes the difference. Now, think about this. How many times have you missed the signs the universe sends you every day? It seems like life goes by and we forget that we have this direct, fluid communication always happening. If you're not 100% sure how to align your thoughts, feelings, and intentions so the universe understands exactly what you want, that's okay. It's part of the process. But keep your eyes open, because the opportunities to change your reality might be right under your nose. And I'd love to hear from you. How's your conversation with the universe going? Have you noticed any signs that seem to be guiding you, even without you realizing it? Tell me in the comments. Let's chat about this, because the more people wake up to this communication, the more powerful it becomes. Oh, and of course, if this content made you reflect, don't forget to give it a like. And, if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel, because what's coming next will surprise you. Nothing ends here. Quite the opposite. We're just at the beginning of something bigger. What will you do with this knowledge now? The answers are in the air, in the small details of your day-to-day life. If you pay attention, you'll realize the universe is already responding.